It was a dark and stormy night in the depths of autumn. Rachel, a college student, had just finished a long day of classes and was looking forward to a quiet night in her dorm room. As she settled into bed and turned to sleep, the wind began to howl and the lights flickered. Suddenly, a loud knock at the door broke the silence. She slowly got out of bed and made her way to the door. She saw someone standing in shadows. "Who is it?" Rachel called out. There was no response. The shadow simply stood there, unmoving and silent. Just as she was about to turn away, a low, raspy voice saying, "Let me in." Suddenly she was lying in her bed. Then she found out it was a bad dream, the storm outside having passed. But as she sat up and looked around the room, the furniture was slightly rearranged, and there was a piece of paper on her desk with a message scrawled in red ink. "I'm still here." Rachel realized the dream was real. She slowly turned around. The shadow from the door was standing in the corner of her room, watching her. Rachel screamed and screamed. The police finally arrived, but when they looked around the room, they found no sign. The paper with the message was still there. It was the only evidence of the horror that Rachel had. From that day on, Rachel was never the same. She was haunted by the memory of the shadow in her room, and every time she closed her eyes, she could swear someone is watching her.